Hi, my name is Mashanta and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about all my product empties from March. These are basically all the products that I used up across beauty, skincare, makeup, hair care, body care in the month of March. I hope you'll find this useful. So first up, I have this Innisfree Bija Trouble Care Toner. I still have like a little bit left, but I expect to finish this in a day or two, so I thought it made sense to include these in March empties rather than April empties. It's a watery toner, very watery consistency, quite hydrating on the skin. So just one layer of this can make you feel refreshed, but it is very strongly scented. So if you don't like fragrance in your skincare, then you will definitely not like this. It didn't break me out, but it calls itself a trouble care toner. Did it actually reduce my acne? I don't really know or think so, but it's a good toner for what it does, to be honest. The Moxie Gentle Cleansing Shampoo. Whenever I used this, my hair felt really soft. Now this is also a special brand because a close friend of mine started this brand and I'm so excited for her. She felt there was a clear gap for hair care that was catering to Indian hair and Indian hair texture. The hair care brand is not restricted to just curly hair. It works with hair texture of all types, and I have quite fine wavy hair. But I was very happy with the way this product performed. Yes, I am biased because it's my friend's brand, but I'm also being very honest when I tell you about my review. Lovely product. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was fairly affordable for what it provided. The one challenge that I had with this is the packaging. It's a pretty hard plastic package, right? So it's not a very squeezy sort of a bottle, so I can definitely feel that there is some product left. Even if I kept it like upside down in my bathroom shelf, it was difficult to squeeze out the product, and after a point when only half of the product was left, I had to wait forever to get this product out. So I've given her that feedback, and I know she's working on like improving the packaging. The next time I go to India and I need to stock up on shampoo, I'm definitely stocking up on multiple bottles of this. I have this Jo Malone English Pear and Fria perfume. Now this has to be one of my favorite perfumes. It has a very lovely floral powdery smell. Now I obviously don't know the notes off the top of my head, so I'll put all the details here. This is, I think, the second time I'm using this bottle up, and I really love this scent. It will always be a go-to scent in my collection. Refills are possible at some locations here, so I won't be decluttering the bottle. I will keep it to get this refilled. It's one of my favorite scents. I really enjoy Jo Malone for their perfumes. This is the Labo Rose 31. I bought this in May 2022. Used this up a year and a half later. This is, again, I won't declutter the bottle because I will refill this. I did really like the smell. Floral smell, but it's mixed with powdery and spicy notes. Now, of course, I don't know the details, so I'll put everything here. But again, this is something that I really enjoy as well. I really like the Labo store experience because they label each bottle you get with the date and the location. So I really like that, and they have multiple stores across the world. So I would love to kind of go to visit Labos in other cities and get those bottles with these labels from those cities. I think that'll be really nice. I have the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner. It's a forgettable product, to be honest. I used this. It didn't particularly break me out, but it wasn't particularly effective as well. And I'm sure it's quite expensive. So compared to the price, it really didn't do much. So I don't really have much to talk about it. If you really want, you can experience a trial cat of this. Pharmacy does a bunch of multi-SKU kits, like sampling kits. But I wouldn't suggest that you go out and get a full size of this immediately. Like, it honestly didn't work well for me. Like, it's meant for people with my kind of skin. This is a Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Soothing Conditioner. Now you can see there's quite a bit of product left, but this conditioner is very thick. So it's impossible to get out of the bottle, even if, you know, it was in my shelf, it was always upside down. It was just impossible to get this product out. As far as conditioners go, I think this was too heavy for my hair, so it weighed my hair down. So I didn't particularly enjoy this. I would only use this on days where I knew I wasn't really stepping out, because I do have fine hair but very oily scalp. So my hair gets super greasy. Like, this is second day hair and it already looks so greasy as if I've put oil in. So it's really important for me that products don't weigh me down, and this was one of those. So I would not really recommend this. On its own, Briogeo as a brand I really like. I like their green apple and kale range a lot. That's really good. They also have a banana one or an orange one. So I think those fruit inspired collections are really good. This I wasn't a fan of. Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Moisture Barrier Cleanser. This is a really good cleanser. I think there is still a bit left, but the packaging is such that very difficult to squeeze out. Now I know some people like to cut their tubes and then use that stuff up, but I don't know how hygienic that is, because this product is not meant to be exposed to the elements. But the minute you cut, it's sort of exposed to the air, and once you cut, it's only available for one-time use. So it's very difficult to get the product out. It has a very gloopy consistency. Ow. And has a slightly fruity smell. It's not overpowering at all. It was actually a good cleanser. Didn't break me out. Was nourishing, definitely. But is it a kind of cleanser that I would say drop everything by? Is it a holy grail cleanser? No. It didn't break me out. It cleansed properly. I only used it as a second cleanse. So I never used it to take makeup off directly or sunscreen off directly. It was an okay product. Like, it didn't really blow my mind. Then I have the Forest Essentials Ringraj and Shikakai Hair Cleanser. Now this is a holy grail in my collection. I have been using this for years at this point, at least 4-5 years. I love the way this product smells. It's a very herbal smell. I think it's also a polarizing smell. Some people like it, some people don't. I think this does such a good job with my hair. Cleanses the scalp. Doesn't particularly soften my hair. My hair definitely looks shiny. My hair smells great after I use this. There are two challenges that I have with this. The quantity that you get with this. I always need to use a lot of this product to lather on my hair well. And I really don't have much hair. It's like shoulder length hair. But this entire bottle, which is supposed to be 200 ml, lasts me only 6-7 uses. So that's hardly anything, and it's quite pricey. So for the price, I think like the price per use is very expensive compared to other stuff. The second challenge that I have is the packaging, right? You can see there's a bit of shampoo left. The pump, you can open it. It just never comes out. It slides down, but it's hardly enough to be effective for a single use. So those are my two problems with this, but despite those problems, I love the way this product makes my hair feel. I've been using it seriously for the past 5 years at least. I always use up 1 or 2 bottles of these in a year. Speaking of Forest Essentials, I have this facial Upan. This is the Saundarya. This is actually a declutter, by the way. This is the Saundarya facial Upan. Now, I think they reformulated this because when I was younger, I used to use Saundarya and it used to really work well on my skin. And I'm talking as a teenager, as a 14-year-old. I used to use Saundarya, it used to work really well. But when I used this time and I gave it 2-3 shots, every time I used this, my skin broke out. Maybe my skin's become more sensitized, so some of the more stronger natural ingredients in this don't work for me. But even though it doesn't work for me, I think it might work for my mom, so I will take it to her whenever I go next. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. This is an exfoliating serum. This is really good. Really good. I use it like an overnight treatment. Whenever I use this, I don't really do anything else to my skin. So I wash my face, use this and sleep, and the next day I always wake up with more even toned skin, clarified skin. I mean, the acne doesn't disappear overnight, but there's a definite improvement. I don't think I would suggest this on active acne, like strong acne, but when you have those pesky whiteheads or acne just under the surface, or when you're dealing with a lot of texture on your skin, I think this works really well. This is the second bottle I'm using of this. They also have another exfoliating treatment or a retinol treatment which works really well. Sunday Riley is very good. Highly recommend. Mini, which lasts a long time. They have a lot of these sets. Take advantage of sales to be able to try these sets. That's how I stock up on these. I will get this again for sure. Since we are talking about Sunday Riley, there is another product that I have. This is the Sunday Riley CEO Glow, which is the vitamin C and turmeric face oil. I've used this maybe 5-6 times, and every time I used this, I felt it didn't do much for my skin. In fact, at least half of the times I felt I woke up with more acne. It's also very old in my makeup collection. It's at least 3 years old. And given that it's supposed to be a vitamin C product, I felt it wasn't efficacious. It was anyway not working before, so given that it was older, I didn't want to risk it on my skin. It's very criminal, it's quite a waste, but it is what it is. I don't want to risk it on my face, so I am decluttering this. And because it's so old, I don't think it's right for me to give it to anyone else as well. So it seems like a waste, but yeah, it's a good lesson for me to be very mindful about what I bring into my collection and be disciplined about using up what I have. A big reason why I'm doing these empties videos and documenting my entire inventory, it really helps to avoid situations like this in the future. I have the Boma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. Now this was actually a disappointment. I'd heard good stuff about Boma by trusted skincare influencers, but I mean, it just goes to show skincare is so personal. What works for someone, even though their skin condition, skin texture might be very similar to yours, just need not necessarily work for you. It had like a lemony scent. I felt whenever I used this, it did break me out. After a point, I stopped using this as a facial cleanser and used this as a body cleanser. And this has a lot of product. This is 175 ml. So even as a body cleanser, it lasted me nearly 3 months. You do get good value for your money in this product. If I had just used this as a facial cleanser, it might have lasted me at least 4 months. But unfortunately, it didn't work for me. And that's what I do when there are products which don't work for my face. I always try to recycle it to see if I can use it for any other part of my body. So I wouldn't recommend this. Definitely not buying this. It broke me out. 2 of these Delux Minis. These are the Male Lindstrom Blue Cocoon Delux Minis. I think they're around 5 ml each and they last forever. These are solid pressed serum balms and they are magical. I don't know what is there in this formulation. It's so potent. It has such an intoxicating smell. And it works like a charm. When I need to use it, I basically just cleanse my face, put a dollop in my palm, emulsify it. It becomes like this. I wish I had some of the product to kind of demo it to you. I mean, this just goes to show how much I love this product. And therefore I used every single morsel of that product. So it emulsifies into this beautiful oil that you put all over your face and the skin absorbs all of this. Next day when I wake up with really radiant skin. Not that it clarifies everything, but it really, I wake up with such plump, nourished, well taken care of skin. It's wonderful. Will be a holy grail, even though, and unfortunately for me, this is stupidly expensive. But the one saving grace is I got these for free. So I've tried this and I think I've had 3 or 4 vials of this. So I've tried this for nearly a year. So now I feel finally ready to commit to the full size, stupidly expensive version of this. The other saving grace is these last forever. I know that if I buy that and that's like a 50 ml pack, I know it lasts me for at least 2-3 years. Male Lindstrom, I don't know what magic you've created. It's amazing. Then quickly let's power through. This is the Neoen B Biome Advanced Eye Cream. This is what I'm currently using and I'm almost done. It will last me the next 2-3 days and I think that's about it. Like literally towards the end. This is quite a nice nourishing cream, hydrating, but if you struggle with fine lines, I don't think this will be enough. Fortunately for me, dark circles, fine lines, none of that is a current concern. So any eye cream that I use is largely preventative. Even that I don't specifically struggle with major eye concerns, I can't really comment on whether this works or not. This is a 35 ml pack, but this tube has lasted me a while. Granted, I wasn't very regular with my eye cream application, but even it lasted me at least 3-4 months. So just something for you to note. For the record, I do believe Korean brands make the best eye creams. Innisfree has a bunch of eye creams which work very, very well. I have this Selfless by Serum Salicylic Acid and C Help Pore Clearing and Oil Control Serum. No, it's completely used up. Oh wait, I had like 1 or 2 drops. It's very watery in consistency, very lightweight. I don't know if it clarified my skin, but it definitely didn't break me out. I wouldn't say this is very hydrating, but I really liked it. It was very easily absorbed into the skin. Enjoyed having this in my daily skincare routine. Lasted me 2 months. Would I repurchase it again? No, because like I said, the results are not something that were very memorable for me. It was a good product. It was an easy product to use. I think that's all I can say. Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. This is a very watery oil, and I bought this as part of a sampling kit maybe 2 years ago. I know The Ordinary also has a much more affordable marula oil. I honestly don't know what this did for my face. Like, I've used this at least 10-15 times. Next day, I really didn't see much of a difference. And the reason I'm decluttering it now is because it's quite old and I don't see any of a difference, and I don't want to run the risk of using it and breaking out. Another declutter is, this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. You can see it's half used. This has so much hype, but I really didn't see the reason for this hype. It did nothing for me. In fact, I felt it broke me out. I don't know. Honestly, there's so many such products that I wonder if I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, I'm the problem, it's me. I don't know if I'm the problem or if it's the product's problem. This is something that I was disappointed by because I thought there was so much hype around this product. Summer Fridays has this beautiful turmeric wash-off mask which works wonderfully on me. I don't remember if it was turmeric or papaya. I'll try to insert that picture if it's not been discontinued. That one worked brilliantly for me, so I had high hopes from this one based on that experience and all the hype, but it didn't work for me. So if you have acne prone or sensitive skin, I would suggest stay away from this one. Very quickly, this is the last product. This is the very boring Sebamed Clear Face Care Gel. This is very good. I discovered this based on a dermat recommendation, say around 4 years ago. Again, this is something that I always keep rotating into my collection, but ever since I moved to Dubai, my skin has become quite dry and dehydrated, so I find that this is not hydrating enough for my skin. I don't know if I will get this again. I mean, if you have balanced skin or oily or acne prone skin, this is great. Just might not be enough if you have dry skin. I've completely used this up. And those were my product empties. Let's do a quick calibration of how many products are there in this time. 19 product empties in all for the month of March, which is very, very encouraging and exciting. And honestly, the joy of using up your products really outweighs the joy of buying more products. Seriously, try it, document it. Let me know how many products you've been emptying out. From a category-wise breakdown, 19 empties, 3 cleansers, 2 perfumes and 1 eye cream, 2 toners, 2 shampoos, 1 conditioner, 1 wash-off mask, 1 moisturizer, 13, 6 serums. So that makes it a grand total of 19 product empties. And that's all for my empties for the month of March. I hope you found this video entertaining and useful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this, I would love it if you could like and spread the word and share this video, because it would do wonders for the growth of this channel. Thank you so much. I will see you around. Bye! 너랑 나는 운명 너를 보고 싶어 꿈에 다시 와줘